Hello friends, I am Roshni Patel from Electrical Engineering Department, Assistant Professor from Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. I am taking the subject Effective Technical Communication for second year semester 3. In this video, today we discuss about the teaching scheme, chapter-wise course plan, list of experiments, etc. So first one, we discuss about the importance of this subject are that the communication skills are becoming a learned behavior in this post-modern era due to the high level of competition and professionalism. Communication is the vital need from the cradle to the deathbed. It is fact that only those who have acquired effective communication skills will lead the world. Human beings cannot live in the society without communication. Human beings include in several interactions like informal conversation, debates, phone calls, teleconferencing, gossiping, chatting, net surfing, and so on. The better our communication or interpersonal skills, the greater are our chances of progress. Whatever skills we have in other areas of work, without communication skills are of little use. Around us, we observe that successful people have excellent communication skills. Hence, understanding what is communication and mastering the art of effective communication has become extremely significant. Flow of contents, course details, scope and objective of course, text and reference book, chapter wise course plan and list of experiment. Here, this is the course details. So here the code of our subject effective technical communication is 313004. The credits of this subject is 3. Here this is the teaching scheme of our subject. There are 2 lectures and 2 practicals are taken per week. Total credits of this subject is 3. The total marks of this subject is 150 including 70 marks for external theory exam and 30 marks for mid exam and 50 marks for practical exam. So total marks is 150 for this subject. Then after, scope and objective of the course are that at the end of the course, student will be able to understand dynamics of verbal and non-verbal aspects of the communication. Then after, various formal documents of technical and professional communication. Then after, communicate in diverse formal situations taking place in organizations, illustrate and examine the knowledge of ethical aspects of engineering, demonstrate and explain social and professional etiquette, plan self-development and practice self-assessment. Then after, the textbook and reference book of this subject are Raman and Sharma Technical Communications. Second one is Lata and Kumar Communication Skills. Third one is Mike Martin and Roland Chinziger Ethics in Engineering. Third one is Mohapatra and Srijesh S. Case Studies in Business Ethics and Corporate Governance, Pearson. Then after, Ramesh and Ramesh, The Act of Soft Skills, Pearson's. And last one is Sherfield, Montgomery and Moody, Constant Developing Soft Skills. Then after, the chapter wise course plan. The first chapter of this subject is dynamics of communication. In this chapter, we should understand how communication happens in daily and professional life. Then, to understand the process of communication, to understand the importance of communication and learning communication skills. Then, to study the able to identify various verbal and non-verbal ways of communication. Then, to understand body language and be able to put this knowledge into practice while making a presentation, group discussion, or in daily life communication. Then after we study to understand the importance of paralinguistic and to be able to identify one's own points where one need to improve and sharpen the skills. Then after to study and make use of proxemics to make a greater impact of your communication. Then after to understand interpersonal communication and its component and to be able to identify them while communicating with others. And last one is to understand intercultural communication and its importance. Second chapter is technical writing. In this chapter, we study to understand the importance of written communication, to be able to write an effective technical report in different formats. Then we study to write an effective technical proposal. Then we study to describe technically a thing, tool, machine, or process. Then after to understand different types and formats of business letter. Then after we study to write business letters with correct use of language for different types of letter. Then after we understand the importance of agenda and minutes of meeting and write them effectively. Then after we understand the different types of resume and the dynamics of how to write a resume for a given job profile. And last one is to be able to write one's own resume. Then after third chapter is technical communication. In this chapter, we understand the nuances of various types of public speaking and apply them. Then after we study to showcase the required qualities in a group discussion. Then after to be able to present a content effectively. Then after we study to face an interview well prepared and with confidence. Then after we study to negotiation skills and to learn how to think critically and creatively. Then after fourth chapter of this subject is ethics in engineering. In this chapter we understand the importance of engineering practice for the benefit of public. Then after to understand the need to learn and know the ethical codes of engineering practice over and above the basic science of engineering. Then after we study the professional responsibility of an engineer and to be able to carry out that responsibility in one's engineering practice. Then after we will learn how to resolve ethical dilemmas faced in one's profession as an engineer. And then after we learn to make moral choice in interest of everyone. Then after fifth chapter of this subject is etiquettes. In this chapter we learn telephone etiquettes. Then after we learn the etiquettes while traveling abroad and with foreign visitors at your place. Then after we learn the etiquettes of interacting informality in professional world. Then after we understand the importance of privacy and maintaining confidentiality and respect other people's and your organization's confidentiality. Then we study how to say no gracefully to unimportant demands of other and to learn time management and to be able to finish all your tasks on time by applying this knowledge. And last chapter of this subject is self-development and assessment. In this chapter, we learn about the important principle of self-development. Then after we study to grow with changing time and also bring about change in our lives and environment. Then after we understand the importance of persistence and to be able to persist. Then after we study to imbibe the habits of reading, listening, learning, remembering and recording as the instruments of success. Then after we learn to be able to dream big and make that dream come true. This chapter is not only for students and professionals, but it can be applied by any human being who wants to grow in life. So these are the chapter wise course planning of our subject effective technical communication. Then after list of experiment. The first experiment is role play. Then after second one is letter writing informal. Then after group discussion. Then after presentation. Then after book review, preferably related to self-development. Then after mock interview. Then after report writing. Then after case studies related to unit 4, 5 and 6. And then after conducting meetings and minutes of meeting, and last practical is practical assessment. Thank you.